Hello, my friends. It's me, Inky. It's been a long time since I uploaded the last video on my YouTube channel, and my last video on my YouTube channel was actually about my album. It's still there. Go listen for it. I will appreciate if you give me a follow on Spotify. I don't know, share my music, of course, if you like it. But today's topic is also very exciting. It is Loopy Pro 2.0 release. I've been working on my current template in beta version of Loopy Pro for, I don't know, like maybe since the album release, like about since February. So it was a long ride, I must say, and the results are actually good. There's a lot of features, like really a lot in Loopy Pro 2.0. I don't think I will be able to cover even like a fraction in this video. I would just focus on my template where some of these features were implemented. Some ideas also went from my mind to current version of Loopy Pro. And yeah, my main goal was like, yeah, I need to make something which, you know, people can use. And it's a difficult task because sometimes you open in a template from another person and you're like, oh, where do I go? What's that? It's like I can't understand. Even like if I take some template from someone, I have no idea what is going on. So essentially, the idea was to create something you could use, and the something which could be your foundation of a, let's say, a perfect loop station. So this template will be available on my Patreon. Actually, two templates. One template will be like a fundamental looping. It's only about looping. There is no effects. It's just how you loop your sound in Loopy Pro on your iPad. And another template is kind of my work in progress template for freestyling, for different freestyle sessions, like sampling random stuff, sampling people. You know, it's still in development, so I can't guarantee you if it will work for you. But the core template will work for you. I hope so. I think it will work, like 95%. So enough talking, and we will just switch to the top camera, and you will see everything about my template. I call it Looping Machine. This very original name, but name doesn't matter, it's just for fun. So I think I will go step by step, like from top to bottom. So let's start from this red selector. This basically setting the BPM for you. So you don't need to go here and, you know, scroll through the different BPM settings. Sometimes it's not very fast and efficient. So I decided to put some kind of universal BPM for specific genres. So yeah, you can just go through all of them. And of course, if you select something like 124, you can just go and slightly adjust, and you're good to go. And then there is a reset button, and now Loopy Pro in this state where your loop length deciding what it will be, which BPM it will be. And then we have this save button. Obviously it's saving your project, so you don't need to go here, tap save, and etc, etc. Just one tap, done. Then the interesting part, this selector. What it does, it's defining, so let's say we will set, I don't know, like 102. Defining your measure. 1/4 is basically 4/4. As you can see, the indicator here on top right is just simple 4/4. Then we can select like 1/8, so it's like doubling the size. Quadruple the size, and I don't know the English term after quadruple. Okay, it's twice as big as previous one. And then it could be a really short. Then we have these selectors for limited or unlimited record. So that means when it's limited, it's behaving. It's like the loop length is restricted to these selected measures. So if it's no limit, it's just rolling and it's going forever, as you can see. Right? It's rolling and it's. But if I will set a limit, and let's say just 1 beat of measure, and I will do like pew, 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 pew. It's set it to a certain length. And let's say we can select the smallest one, or like, and you can define the length of your loop just with a click of a button. Then it was like a normal mode, right? But then we have retrospective recording. At least to my knowledge, I never seen this in any other loop station. Maybe some unicorns are there, but yeah, this is very cool, because imagine you're like using, for instance, 545, RC545, MK1, MK2, doesn't matter. If you're making a take, so you start to play in your melody, you're making a take, and you have a mistake at the end of your take, and you already recorded the clip, so you need to erase the clip and start recording again. So this is giving a bit of like, hurdles on your live performance, for example. But if you have a retro recording, because you're human, you can keep loop in your brain, and when you start a freestyle, for example, and you found the melody, and you keep doing this melody, and then oh, this is cool, I need to loop that. Then when retro recording is useful. So I will show you, I will set, I will keep it on same measure here. And then, I will do like random melody with my voice. And then I'm deciding, okay, this one I will, keep in my loop. So let's start the playback. We have retro set it, and it's limited. So that means the retro recording is always limited to 1/4, or just 4 beats. And if I didn't like this take, I need to erase it. I mean, in the normal mode, in not retrospective, erase it. Now I need to recall in my mind what I've done, and then recreate it, and to keep in tempo, to keep in in the flow of your beat, groove, and everything. That this a bit very how to say this, slow. Yeah, I guess as you can tell, it's like a slow concept of how you can loop, because with retrospective you don't have that. So I think this selector and this limit, unlimited, retro, no retro is like extremely important functionality here. So let's move on to the next section, and this basically the white one, the gray one, is all about kind of your size, how you stretch your loops, how you pitch your loops, how you set the groove of your loops. I will just record some random stuff here, maybe some melody, I don't know. Let's set it to 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, forgot to switch to retro recording and limited setting, because I just got used to it, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the loop here, and we have divide, multiply the loop length. So I will undo. So we have this clip here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Undo. 1, 2. Now multiply. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Multiplying basically, taking the previous measure and double it, and of course dividing, doing the opposite. So I can divide it to very small 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 to very small measure. That's one thing. Then next we have R/2. That means the speed of playback is divided by 2 or multiplied by 2. 1 2 3 4
1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4.
And I set the behavior of this button that it's triggered always on the first click on a count 1. So it's always fitting, you know, your measure basically. So if it's highlighted with the color of button, it's enabled, and now it's disabled. 1 2 it's 3 normal. 4. Same with multiplying the speed by 2. 1 2 3 4
1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4.
How it could be useful, you may ask yourself. Let's say I will record, I don't know, like some hi-hats. And I personally really love this trick because it's simple, but it's sounding so good. So I made this kind of, groovy floating cymbal sound. And if I will speed it up by 2, it sounds already kind of like a shaker. And of course, if I will divide it, it's not as pleasant to the ear, but still cool. Right. And then underneath these buttons we have octave switcher. So basically it's as you can see, +1 2 or -1 2. So let's record some tonal thing, maybe shorter, like oh 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 oh. It's giving the same feeling of like speeding up or slowing down the recording, but you have a bit more variety here because you can select not only like a double the speed, you actually selecting the octave, so +1 or +2. Could be useful for some melodies, for some flips in your composition. So yeah, it's very cool. And now we come into another section, which is a groove selector. So it's like not kind of swinging your audio or MIDI clips. And about MIDI clips, I will say a bit later. So let's imagine we have, let's start the clock. Yeah, we set it up our measure, limited retro recording, and let's say I'm doing a simple beat, like right. Then I want to add hi-hats. And then I can swing a selected clip. And it's getting to a new section of my template with a selector button. This button allows you to select a specific clip. Also, you can hold for kind of, I don't know, 3 seconds maybe. And clip also will be selected. There's 2 options how you select the clip. One is quick, one is slow. So I prefer to use a selector because it's just tap, 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 and you're basically done. So let's select our hi-hat clip. Let's start the playback. And then I will say swing by 25% on 16ths. If you divide your audio by 16s, by 16 parts. I'm sorry, my English is not my native language, but I think you got what I mean. Then we can increase. Right, then we can disable it, or we can select that our clip will be divided by 32 parts, and they will have a swing. Then I can select my main beat and set swing, I don't know, like that. And then it's back again to normal. Same thing works with MIDI. I prefer to use swing with MIDI more, because MIDI is just basic notes, and you can, you don't stretch in your audio. You just shifting the notes on your measure. So yeah, this is the swing section, and we're getting to the new widget here. And it's set it to change the offset of your loop. Keep it playing. And of course we need to select the clip. We can select beat, or we can select the tune. So you basically like scrubbing through your audio material and saying where is the beginning of your loop. I can do the same. Let's say I can undo this. Same I can do with hi-hats, and maybe I can, shift them like that. It's already like a simple thing, but it's cool. It's already giving you variation on how you can manipulate your audio without any effects, just by affecting groove, affecting the start and end point of your loop. So I think it's very cool. You already can do some kind of swing with your percussion or like drums with this thing, and it's I like it even more than this swing selector, because it's not stretching your audio, it's actually shifting the audio across the loop section, Here, under the offset selector, button underneath it, with a huge pencil, is triggered by swipe, and it's just displaying your loop. And already you can here do all these manipulations, as I showed this here, like divide, multiply, extend. You can load your samples, for example, by tapping here and pick a sample. It's just a quick access, and it's gone if you swipe again. So it's just swipes in any direction, so you just can't miss the action here. So if we could click play, you're here able to adjust loop section as well. Very quick and very efficient, because if we swipe here, you also can have this kind of window with all these settings, but sometimes it's like not very quick, and you just boom, you see like the big waveform, it's across your screen, and you're still able to see your main layout here. So I think it's cool, it's useful. And now we are coming to the merge button. This one is cool. I think it's set it up the way that, let's say I will raise everything here and I'll record some melodies, let's say on purple channel. 1 2 1 2 1 2, then 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So we're selecting this top clip here, and then we're just doing a swipe down. And now what it's doing, as you can see in actions here, by swiping down, it's selecting clip, merging below, selecting clip, merging below, and 3 times. And now all our purple channel, 1, 2, just 3, here, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, in 4, 5. Yellow. It's useful to save your space, or you want to, create something new, and you don't want to lose previous material. Of course, you can bounce your audio to a specific clip. And it works across all channels. I will just advise you to use selector on the top clip, because there is 3 tracks to merge down to a 4th one. If you will select the second, for example, it will give you a pop-up menu of that, oh, I can't merge more clips, basically, kinda, because there is 3 actions. You just click OK, and you will have just 2 clips here. 1, 2, merged 3, 4 to a bottom one. And it works on all clips here. And this is actually leading me to show you the merge D-pad. Yeah, on a gamepad you have this XY D-pad, like up and down, left and right. This purple button here, this one, is a merge D-pad. You select your clip, and now you can, by swiping up, down, left, right, move across channels. And why it's a merge clip? Because if you will move it down, it will merge 2 clips together, merge 3 clips together, and now you can move all of them in different channels. And you may ask, like, why I need that? Well, it's very simple. Let's say, I will show you like a small example here. Let's say on the red channel, I'm having let's say reverb, right? And on purple, we have in high pass, like that. I merged my audio, so it's already like combined 3 clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know that on my red channel I have a reverb, but I want this reverb to be on my recording from a purple channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Of course, it's audible. Probably you should stop your clip, then move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And by that, you can have different effects on different channels. You can define, as I'm defining like first 3 channels. The red, orange, and the cyan is for my drums. And I know that certain effects should be there because it's drums, And I can move my audio to be affected by this, channel effects. Yeah, I can create a send bus, which leads me to another send bus, but it's too much of, a state of your mixer view. It will be just cluttered. If you want to make this happen from each channel to each channel, your mixer will be with enormous size, and there probably will be some issues when the loop feeding itself into another channel. So yeah, it's kind of complicated, and it's just more simple to move audio like physically, from clip to clip, instead of moving the routing of your audio. What are those squares? Like white squares on top of my clips. And here we come into the section where this feature was requested by me, and I showed this on Instagram. It's where your text widget could be assigned to any object, and it's sticking, entering to this object. You may think like, why I need that? What's the purpose of this, and how I can benefit from it? So originally, you have a gesture system which is located here in clip settings and in gestures. Let's go through current setup I'm having for the clips firstly. So swipe up on a clip, like swipe up is mute unmute the clip I'm interacting with. Swipe down, solo, unsolo, and swipe left is just show you details of your clip. Swipe right, I decided not to set up because I have a long swipe set it to clear the clip, and I think, you know, to not interfere with different actions, I keep right swipe empty, but also using long swipe, but I'm still swiping with long swipe to right to erase the clip. So I will show you. So we have this clip here, long swipe to right, gone. Undo to bring it back here. And let's say I will record again some simple beat, retro recording limited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We have two clips here. Let's say I will have a hi-hat as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And as you remember, swipe up mutes the clip. 3, 4, 5. Swipe down, making this clip solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you swipe again, swipe down on this clip, it's making it unsolo. So you can easily just by swiping, you know, swiping I think is like gestures is the most prettiest part, the coolest part of Loopy Pro for me, because you have touch screen and we every day long we're using our smartphones to swipe, you know, different things up, down, left and right. You may think it's not very intuitive, but your brain is already doing this for so many years that this transition from, you know, these buttons we used to have on Loopstation, MIDI controllers, everything, this transition is very easygoing. It's not complicated. You just need to spend like a couple of days doing this, like that's it. And now we're coming to the point of these squares. So because we have here a limited set of gestures, I was like, oh, well, I want more settings to be triggered with my, you know, finger. And I'm like, how can I do that? And I'm like, oh, we have a text widget, and this square section, basically a layer, if you tap on it, you can see that we have all the same set of gestures or actions. And the thing is, you can overlay it on top of any other object. That means this square section, it could be small, could be big, you know, it could be whatever you want, could be another layer or zone of action which, you know, can be triggered by a finger. So what I've done here, I asked Michael to implement this thing where you create, let's see, I'll bring it back. You create a widget, and now you can see the points where it's entering. And now if you move a widget, it's still there, because before this thing was not working at all. I tried so many different things. I layered the text widget on top of different objects, widgets, and when I move all these constructions, it's just falling apart. It's not possible. It's not stable at all. So I came up to an idea that maybe we just have something where it's just magnetized, And we have up, down, left, right, and corner sections where it's just boom, it's there, it's sticked. And here, and it just stays there. So all my squares here having another layer of gestures. And let's see what they're doing. So swipe up is setting your overdub feedback to 0. That means it replacing the audio in your clip. Swipe down, setting keeping overdub feedback at 100%. That means it's making overdub. And swipe left, peel specific clip or replace. Peel means like undo, remove a layer you made on a specific clip. So let's see this stuff in action. Actually, here's a clear loop buttons. Why it's named a loop? That's a mistake here. Okay. So record some tonal stuff here. Yeah, 4 beats. Let's set no retro recording, no limited recording. Start the clock, and I will do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now, if I will swipe up on the clip, I can 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can replace the sound completely of the clip by, swiping up and doing something. Swiping up and doing something. Swiping up. If I will undo, then 1, 2, 3. If I swipe down, 1, 2, 3. I can just overdub. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. 2 directions, up and down. So if you swipe up, you inserting something to your clip, and if you swipe down, you like layering something on top of a clip. And then instead of doing like undo redo when you did something like multiple layers, you can swipe left to remove the layer you made. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And if you swipe right, you can revert it back, so layer is there. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and till the end, until it's completely empty. So now, if we think we have ability to, mute clip and mute, then we have another clip. We can solo and unsolo certain clips. We can have peel replace on certain clip. We can merge move. Of course, if they're different, they need to be the same size, same measure. We can merge move our clips. It's giving you so many possibilities of how you can make now your looping set already, because this is available for each clip here. And of course, if you want, you can change for different settings. You can set, I tried different options. I tried to make it like, for example, swipe right, it's double the speed of the clip. Swipe left, it's dividing the speed of clip by 2. I found it's not very efficient in terms of like what you can do quickly with your audio clips, and I decided to use this section on top here to be like groove manipulative, kind of octave speed manipulative section. And on clips itself, because they're containing audio, I decided to keep something related to audio, so you can now tweak really a lot of parameters on just by one finger on a clip by swiping on different directions on different sections, because now you have this anchoring thing, and you can move your clip somewhere else and it's still working, So this is one of the features I requested. It's simple, but it's so effective. You can do really a lot with it. And You can see this O start stop, this one button. So if I'll remove all my clips here, let's record something simple. So it's simple. Swipe up on the O, right? On the text O, swipe up is stopping all clips corresponding to specified length. Same to swipe down on the O name. It's starting the playback of all clips. If there will be like all clips occupied with audio, they all will start and stop. But because we now have text widget, there is two sections. If you will do the same, you will swipe up on stop text, it will bypass the the defined measure of your loops and will stop instantly. Same for play. So and now if I would swipe on like the biggest text, like all, this is giving you another layer of controls, like if you want to be flexible on how you start or stop your clips. And now it comes to the reverse buttons. This with Russian letter Ya, which is reversed R. And as you can see, specific clips, basically all of them, will go on reverse. Right. Then single R, reversed R letter, will reverse only selected clip. Then we have a face alignment here for all clips across your set. Sometimes if your clips went out of phase, you can just click this button and it will align all of your clips. Same here, but it will do for a selected clip only. So you select a clip, if one of the clip out of phase, you just tap and it's done. So another part here, this section surrounding your clips. The vertical line is corresponding to all clips horizontally. So if you think it's like a matrix, like everything divided like that. So vertical column of these dots, meaning it's doing the same as you're doing for a clip. So if you playing the clip, let's say I will select, move audio here, play back. It's muting the whole line. So if I will have something like swipe up, same mechanics as on a clip. So to keep it consistent, you know in the muscle memory, swipe up is always mute clip, swipe down is always solo clip. Same concept here, but by line. So if I unmute it, swipe down, it's soloing this line here. And if I will move audio somewhere here, and then it's same here. Same concept around dots here and the bottom, but it now works on columns, not on lines. So Let's say I will have audio here, 2 clips in the sine channel. Swipe up, mute. Swipe down, solo these clips. And then you can, for example, saying, I will solo this and like that, for example. So as you can see, it's giving you flexibility on how you can, manipulate the playback state of your clips. And, if you, for example, mute your clips, all of them, I don't know, you decided to do that. If you swipe down, it's still trigger them unmute, because the swipe down on this button is also unmuting all clips, like all of them. If, for example, you have setup where you muted these 2 clips, you're recording something like dong 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 dong. So that's I think that's intuitive to do that, because if you stopped clips, it's kind of the same as you muted them. So if you want to trigger everything to play, you just use this button. So it's quite easy, Okay, let's wipe everything. So here we also have our master output, basically the master volume. If we go to mixer here, just a quick access to your master output. This is quick access to the click in your ears, the metronome. Very straightforward. Now we have this interesting button with like T and flipped T upside down. I created as kind of dropper when you want to drop a beat or fade it somewhere, and it works across all your clips. So let's say I will have something here. Right, and if we go to mixer, yeah, I think it's reasonable to have it here, like reverb and low pass filter to see how it works. And if I swipe up, you see how slowly all my channels are going to this bus, and I will swipe down, it revert back all this routing and also playing this noise clip, the white one. So what it gives you an option to, you can place here any effect you can imagine, and it could be like a complex chain. You can play something, you can do something, and then you just boom, it's coming back. So I will show you on the example. I will keep this beat and I will do some tonal stuff. And as you can see, below each column of clips, we have the same symbol here. That means now all our clips are affected by this bus, but not affected, like send it to this bus. And now I can say, oh, I don't want to bass be there. I just swipe down. Bass, now not affected. And because I'm usually using a drum channel summarized to a bass, all this below, below my kind of drum section, having the same functionality. They're basically doing the same. So these three gray buttons, they're great because they affecting three channels at once. But if I will have audio, let's say here, and let's say this one will go here. It's kind of a effects button on Loopstation, master effects, and you can send, on 505, and you can send certain tracks to this master effects chain. So this bus here, this one, which I named effects, is basically acting as the master effects chain. But of course, you also can layer some effects on master channel itself, and you can have even more variety there. And then there's few other things happening here. So I would just wipe everything. So we're coming to these buttons, and let's see what they're doing. It's basically saying play stop. It's not very intuitive. What's that? Play stop? Yeah, we have this like play or start stop, but it works per column like that. So let's say our record do 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 do, and I will tap on it. Clips stopped. But now if I will just do 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 tap on this, that I decided to use a symbol like a slice, like it's dividing your audio. So it's like I'm holding, playback is rolling, and then of course I can do a normal playback. And this works for all clips. Riser, basically simple noise, sound, and the widget just by itself going slowly down, like fading after I release it. And here we're coming to a new feature of a Loopy Pro. It's MIDI playback. And not only MIDI playback, it's like MIDI clips and ability to play your clips via MIDI. That's why I'm having a keyboard here to just show you like a simple examples on how it works. So we have different channels here, and as you can see, the first row of this layout is kind of having dotted borders. That's meaning it's a MIDI clip. That's why it's named AM, 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 and so on. So it's like clip A, MIDI. Very simple. We have switch here. So now I'm saying to my template, basically by selecting red, and it's corresponding to this column, that my keyboard now playing only for red channel. And I made these yellow channels below here to be available for MIDI playback. So I will run the clock and I will do some, like tonal stuff. Cool sound, right? And now my keyboard and now I can record something else on, let's say, shorter measure. Okay, no, let's keep it 4 beats. And I will record like we have the clip here. And now I'm selecting my keyboard now can play. And now, because we have MIDI clips here on top, I can say, let's do it like that. It's playing. Right? Now, I want to say, I want my keyboard to play back red and record it. And the same concept going across all these sections. So now, why MIDI playback of clips cool? First of all, you can just play back your voice across the keyboard. It's cool, it's sampling. But now, we have the same melody here, right? Melody is stored in MIDI, but now we can, let's say, erase our clips. Nothing is playing. You can see that the clips is being triggered, but because there is no order, playback is not happening. Now, I can tell, like, by swiping down the clip, I can, let's say, so you can replace the audio and have it being triggered by MIDI. And of course you can imagine that if you have, like, I don't know, on your input some reverb, let's say let's use no reference. I'll disable the effect. Select red. Go lower. Or even lower. And you can record this. Let's say retro recording with a limit. Let's extend it to a longer. Let's say, I don't know, I'll just keep playing. That's cool. I like it. And of course you can adjust your MIDI like that. And then you can throw some different effects, maybe, I don't know, delay. Very simple and very efficient, sounds beautiful. So I think this is the full template I'm using for my freestyle session. I've been working on this template for some time after I released my album. I think it was since February. And this text entering is a new one. A new feature was made just recently, so I was able to build it, to refine it to the state I'm like comfortable. And also I think it's really straightforward. Like when you open it, you already can see it's not cluttered too much. You just, okay, this is the thing I can use daily and just, teach my muscle memory. Yeah, I will show you, this one will be on my Patreon for all my subscribers. But as well, I will save this. It's just mechanical, ready for saving stuff. But as well, I think I'll drop on my Patreon this one. I'm working this on this template kind of for freestyling. And yeah, as you can see, the size of it is quite enormous, and there is a lot of stuff happening here. I think I will drop this as it is on my Patreon as well. The project of this, the size of this project is actually huge, 2 gigabytes. But I will use exactly this setup for my upcoming videos, which will be about sampling people and also doing cool stuff where I can motion capture their gestures and they will be able to control my rig. But this one, as you can see, the main layout is similar. Here it's a bit different, but the core functionality is kind of the same. But the rest is in development, and I won't just go here and show you what is going there because there is so much stuff happening. I will drop it as it is, and you can use it, you can deconstruct it, you can explore it, you can see that I have, different widgets, different stuff. There is so many things happening. It's just, I don't know, too much to explain. I will just show you more, maybe this section for drums. I'm using this for my quick drum sampling. So what it's doing, this XY pad selecting a random preset on different plugins and enabling these plugins at the same time. So I can have kicks, different one. Same for snares. And I can change pitch, volume. And the cool part about it that I can, for example, layer sounds. The last one is just for fun. And I can have multi-layered sounds. This is just one of the examples what it's doing. I use this as well for generating hi-hats. A lot of things happening here. And I can tell that I barely touched the amount of new features in version 0.20 of Loopy Pro. Yeah, guys, that's it. It was a long video. A lot of things I covered and way more I didn't cover in this video. So if you have some you saw some changelog from Loopy Pro 2.0 and you're like, oh, what's that? And you're wondering what the thing doing, you can write in comments and ask me. Maybe I need to record the video. We will see because there is really a lot of stuff to digest. I would totally recommend you to go to loopypro.com to see the changelog, to see some cool manuals. Maybe also you can leave a feature request. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I told, templates on my Patreon. You're welcomed. I will appreciate your support because I've been working on this for a really long time, as I told, since February. And I wish you good luck with your looping sessions. And next videos, I think, will be some entertaining content from me. Is actually why I built this template. So see you soon, guys.